If you subscribe to the channel and you're seeing this new car, I know what you're probably thinking. Great, he's bought another broken car. Not the case. Probably because this isn't my car. Today we'll be doing a Bluetooth audio controller install on one of my mate's FG Falcons. And if you stick around to the end of the video, we'll also be doing a giveaway of one of these units, so make sure you check that out. Hope you enjoy. Hey there and welcome to Browney's Garage. Today, as I mentioned, we'll be working on this awesome 50th anniversary FG XR6 Falcon. Finally, there's a cheap and easy option for playing all the audio you like via Bluetooth in these cars. We've been lucky enough to be sent a free kit from Matt over at Matt's Audio on Facebook to try in this car and see how we like it. Previously, I've personally bought and used one of his earlier model kits for BF Falcons as well as similar model territories. I've been really happy with that kit, so I'm confident we're going to like this one as well. Before this kit, if you wanted to play audio or music in your Series 1 FG Falcon, you were limited to things such as a poor sounding and ugly FM transmitter, a full aftermarket radio, or the tech pack that you can get in some later models that were optioned on some of these. But then you need the tech pack, you'll need the full wiring loom, you need to take a heap of the trim off. Even then, you still need to get a aftermarket Bluetooth controller to plug into that and an adapter. By that stage, you'll be hundreds of dollars out, and they're a little hit and miss. You'll also have to go to Ford to get that programmed unless you're pretty handy with programming those sort of things yourself. So it's a really tough option, as opposed to this. You can message Matt on Facebook and get one of these kits posted out for $85 paid via PayPal, and you'll be ready to go. And the best part of all, these are the tools you'll need to install it. Trim removal tools. You can probably even get away with doing this without those. That'll just help you not scratch up any of your interior plastics. Okay, before we get started, let's have a look at what comes in the kit here. Here's how the kit comes, nicely packaged in this plastic here. Comes with easy to follow instructions, but if you're watching this video, and if I do my job properly, hopefully you won't need those. So there's two separate wiring looms in here, one's in the box, one's here. If you're seeing this wiring and freaking out, please don't. This is simple, there's no cutting, splicing, anything like that. This kit, as I said, is all plug and play, so you don't have to worry. So you can see, let's isolate this. This end here is the 4-pin plug, which will go into your auxiliary connector. That's easy enough. We have some male and female spade connectors. These are just to power the unit. So this is sort of a jump harness between the body and the cigarette light of the car. That's where we're getting the power from. So this will all be tucked underneath. Anything that you normally have plugged in there will function as normal. It's just going to go from the car side. We're going to pinch the power and then put it back out to that cigarette lighter still. Not a problem. This end, we have the connectors for the Bluetooth unit that we've got here inside the box. So open this up. You just open this guy up. And there's our little Bluetooth controller. So these are a nice little unit. They're fairly well made. There we go. And they look quite good. So you can see there you've got your play, pause, skip track back and forward or whatever you need there. And it can also be used to pick up or hang up phone calls. Perhaps hanging up a phone call from your mate who wants his car back. And then as you can see, you've got the same plugs on the end there. So your USB and your 3.5mm jack, which goes into the connectors that we've got there. It's all pretty simple. All right, I guess that's enough yakking from me. Let's jump back in the car and start installing it. All the work we'll be doing today to install this kit is in around this center console area. So that's all we'll have to be working on today. To start off, make sure your car's turned off. So just have the keys out of the ignition. And if you're in an automatic car, move your shifter to drive. In a manual car, I imagine you'll just move it back into 4th gear. Then we got this tissue holder to pull out. Now there's 4 clips, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. just get in behind there and try and work it out evenly so you don't break anything. It sounds worse than it is, I promise. So there you go, you've got your 4 clips there, and just place that out the way. Then you want to work on getting this whole center surround out. So I find it's best to pop the back up first, if you can. All right, it doesn't want to come now, so we'll just get our trim removal tools in there and start working that out. So there we go, there's 1 and 2 at the back there. Be careful, I nearly broke that. Don't bend this too much. Now there's 2 more clips here and here. They can be a bit of a fight. Take your time, work in with the trim removal tools. I find it's easiest, work from the back, don't lift it up too much, and just work in under there, try and work those clips up, moving these 2 ones first, and then the 2 at the front. So we'll probably speed this up. This may take a second. I want to take this nice and slow so we don't break anything. Here we go. Okay, there we go. That wasn't too bad at all. Now we've just got the connectors at the back here to disconnect, so we can remove this unit altogether. There we go, and we'll just put that surround out the way. You can see the clips there, so 2 at the top, 2 sort of at the front of your cup holders, and 2 at the back of your cup holders. Pop that out the way. Now we've got access to everything we need. We're ready to go. So I'll grab this little patch harness here that we've got. As I said, this goes from the car to your unit. So you've got your 4-pin and your auxiliary plug there. Simply plug that one in. That's better, there we go. Then we've got the jumper for the cigarette lighter, your 12-volt accessory. So you want to go, black wire is your earth, to the black wire on this one. So that's this one here. Just plug that one in there. And then your green wire here will go to the other one, which is your positive source, your 12-volt source for that cigarette lighter. Plug that spade connector in there too. Then when you put your center console trim back in, these will plug into the back of that cigarette lighter, just like this one did. Bear in mind that this black wire is your negative or earth. That will go on the outside connector on that trim. And this one, the green wire, will go on the inside. That's your positive source. So that goes on the inside for that cigarette lighter plug. Then we can start plugging in our controller. I haven't untangled this wiring yet or unconnected it yet, but that's fine as it is. It might tuck away easier there. So simply plug that in, plug it in, and that's good to go. Your last thing to do is to figure out where you want to mount this. This can be mounted anywhere. There is quite an amount of wire there, so you can put that anywhere in the car you like. It is just held on with some double-sided 3M tape. It's high quality. Just make sure wherever you're going to put it, clean it off well with some wax and grease remover first so that will stick there and stay there. In this car, we're not using this a great deal for the phone. It's more for the music, podcasts, that sort of thing. So we're going to hide it away down in here, just below where that tissue holder and all of that goes. So that'll be out the way, but you'll also, as a driver, be able to reach and skip, play, that sort of thing. Use your controls there. Nicely hidden away though too. Should be great. So I'll get to putting this all back together, and we'll come back with you when we've done that and have a play around, see how this works. Job done. It's all hooked up and neatly tucked away there, as you can see, nicely out the way. Let's give it a test, shall we? So turn the car to the on position, run through its startup, hit your CD auxiliary button to flick it over to auxiliary, which we already had up there. Then get your phone or iPad. We're using an old iPad for this, but it'll work with pretty well any device. So Bluetooth on, select Link BT. That's your Bluetooth controller that we've just installed. It'll take a second to connect for its first time, but after that, it normally connects really quick as soon as you start up the car. There we go, connected. So let's test it out. Now, I think Matt has actually requested that we play Baby Shark or something similar, but we're going to play it safe. We'll go with some non-copyrighted YouTube music, shall we? Let's give this a go. There we go. It's all working. Of course, I already knew that because I'm a child and I couldn't wait, so I've tested this off camera and it works great. It's really good. Nice and clear, no volume loss. I'm more than happy with it. So I think Rick, the owner of this car, will really enjoy it as well, hopefully. He might even let me drive the car a little bit longer. So that's it, your Bluetooth audio solutions are here for the FG Falcon, and thanks again to Matt over at Matt's Audio. I'll have all his details down in the description below, but again it's $85 including postage, and you can get that by directly messaging his Facebook page. Now, as I did mention up top, we're running a giveaway for one of these kits. I spoke to Matt and he's been nice enough to agree that we'll give away one of these kits to one subscriber. So we'll have full terms down below. Entry is going to be really simple though. To enter, just make sure you subscribe to us here on the YouTube channel down below and send me an email at browniesgarage@gmail.com. That email won't be used to spam you at all. We'll only be contacting the one winner. So that's all it'll be used for, and entries will close on the date that's listed here on the screen. We'll be drawing it at random on that day. Okay, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. We've got plenty more coming up, including a Barra Performance Mod series that I've been working on. So that might interest a few people as well. Stick around for that, that's coming up. As always, I hope you've enjoyed, and thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.